Hey guys, I'm Nick. Real quick before I start this video, in the link there's a description to our shirt, our performance shirt pre-orders. Now they're 30 bucks each. There's a hooded version and a non-hooded version. We sell a ton of them every year. The material is awesome. The hooded and non-hooded versions are two different materials. They're both great. We sell a ton of them. If you need a performance shirt, it's 35 bucks shipped. If you live in Florida, there's taxes, right? Great quality. You pay 50 bucks for it at a local tackle shop or, Bass Pro or anything like that. Same quality shirt. You guys will love them. Now, let's go over a recap. Let's talk about March. Let's talk about early April. So far in March, the weather has been fantastic. I got shorts, t-shirt on. I'm sitting out in the garage. Fished this morning with Josh. Just a performance shirt, one like you would order. No hoodie, no nothing. Launched in the surf, got wet, didn't matter. Offshore, the water temperature was 70 to 71 degrees throughout the day, which is good. Now, that being said, we're probably going to have a cold front that comes in here in the next few days. Don't get it twisted. I know, oh, it's beautiful outside. Usually, we'll say 2 weeks, right? Usually the end of March, first week of April, we get rain, we get cold weather, wind. Don't think that it is full-on spring yet. April can be absolutely disgusting. So keep that in mind. Don't get too excited yet. Keep your rain gear around. It's going to come eventually. This morning, offshore with Josh. The goal was to hit it early, catch triggerfish, come back on in. We did just that. I got out there. We caught some decent triggerfish. Nothing giant. The biggest one was 18.5 inches, to the fork. Decent fish. Awesome tasting. It's already cleaned up and in the fridge. I'm going to probably cook it for lunch tomorrow. Josh caught a bunch of triggerfish as well. He decided to let 16, 17-inch fish go, hopes catch a bigger one, and it just never worked out. That stuff happens. That's like a risk reward thing. Catch a bigger one. Oh, shucks, didn't catch a bigger one. So be it. His bad luck streak continues, okay? But good times. We saw blackfin early. We were trolling. Didn't happen for us. But hey, got to go out there and try to get lucky, because at the end of the day, most of the stuff that happens out there is luck. Don't forget that. So put the time in. Eventually, your ratio catch up with you. We've been fishing inshore, obviously, with a bunch of clients. I don't say we don't do as good enough job. I quit posting pictures on the Facebook page, just maybe once a week, twice a week, but just not a whole lot of photos on there, just because, man, business is good. We have a lot of clients, word of mouth. People travel from all over the country to come. They come multiple times a year. They come, every year. So kind of stepped away, slowed down a little bit with that stuff. Facebook is still there. It's interactive, but we just don't share everything we do on there. We're going to do these recaps and keep you guys updated. Fishing's been good, though. Had a ton of top water explosions the last week and a half. Here's one. That's what we were looking for. Now, every once in a while, the fish have been a little reluctant. Like yesterday, we fished with a gentleman named John. He had a great day. He caught 5 redfish. The smallest one was like 31 inches. So he had a great time. But, he caught the first fish on top water. Before he landed that first fish, he had 2 fish come up and swipe at it. Now, I figured we could find one that would eat the top water. So I said, hey, John, just keep throwing it. He had never caught one on top water. So the goal was to catch one on top water, then just catch as many as we could, right? Fish swiped at it, fish swiped at it. If you guys are seeing that in the spring, remember, these fish are usually geared in on small baits in the spring. Just match the hatch, right? That top water sometimes is not fully aggressive, especially following a period where the moon is super bright. They're just kind of slow down a little bit, right? Switch to the jerkbait. We've been throwing that fat jerkbait. I mean, you guys know me. I don't really get excited about the lures we sell because, yeah, they get the job done, but they just catch fish. Fish, they're not very smart, right? But when you find a bait that is very erratic, like the X-Wrap that I used to love, but has greater durability, you got a winner, okay? And I love that thing. That fat jerkbait has been phenomenal. Obviously, they're on the website. We sold a ton of them. Had guys in Texas sending us photos, all kinds of stuff. It's a bunch in South Florida now. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of awesome photos. And I probably should start sharing those, but, man, we already sell enough lures. It's hard to keep up sometimes. I appreciate that, though. Thanks for buying them. Now, we got some cold fronts. Now, everybody thinks it's beautiful outside, but it'll go downhill. Don't forget that, okay? It'll get cold. And if it gets cold, the fish are going to slow down a little bit. They're in a transition period, right? and they will stop moving. They'll move back, they'll move around, they'll be all over the place. So the pattern will change a little bit. Keep that in mind, okay? Um, that's pretty much it, man. Just quick updates. We got some trips tomorrow. We had some trips going into the weekend. Uh, well, we had some cancellation. Okay, now completely understandable. One of the two gentlemen that was going to come down had a kidney transplant last year, and there's no reason to risk getting him sick or anything bad happening to him. His obviously his immune system is semi-compromised. It's not worth the risk. Outside of that, the schedule is pretty darn packed out. So yeah, we're gonna be fishing. There's no question about that. So if you're planning on coming, we are definitely open for business. Don't worry about that. Um, that's it. Now, going forward, you guys got any questions, drop in the comment section like normal. Uh, gonna get real busy, okay? Charter season's about to kick off and be wild. Old Town finally called. The rest of our kayaks will be here Friday. Thank goodness, because we were starting to have problems supplying kayaks to everybody. So that'll work out. But if you have an idea or you have a question for a video, drop it in the comment section. Let me know. Hit the thumbs up button, all that good stuff. It helps all these videos, helps the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.